I think I'm ready to put the seats in now. See if we can get these guys back in the car. The back seat has clips on it that hook into these things. You have to pull the lever and slide them in, and then 4 bolts go in the front. Look on the back. Right here. Tip it up a little bit. And then I'll pull that and slide it forward. I think they're hooked in. Alright, I'll do the other side.
I forgot to record.
Okay, got them all started. Now I will just tighten them all up. Okay, I got those 4 bolts all in. There's another little piece of trim like this that one on each side covers up those bolts. Put the top on first. There we go. Okay, the top's in. Then snap the bottom on. Top on first, then pop the bottom on. And the other side. Alright, now the front seat. They bolt in the front right here. Alright, I'm using these bolts. They're the same length as those other ones, except they got a bigger washer on them. Kind of a tight spot. Okay, then the other side over there. Get that one lined up. Slide my seat back. Now I got to get these front bolt holes to line up. If I can get these 2 in. Okay, I got all 4 of them started. Now I will just tighten all 4 of them up. Okay, that's nice and snug. Get these front 2. Okay, that one's in. Alright, that one's in. Okay, got those 4 bolts in. The bolts for the front seats have these little caps on them. So I'll just put that on there. There we go. So I'm going to put one of those on each one of these bolt heads. And 2 in the front. Okay, passenger seat is in a little bit. I checked that, it slid pretty good. Nice. Checked it. Yeah, my wife shampooed the crap out of these seats. The fabric's still good. Lined up. Tight. I'm going to go ahead and put the cap on it. This one. Okay, that one's tight. Put the cap on. Go. Slide my seat back. Okay, seats are in. Starting to look more like a real car. One thing kind of has me baffled is down here, somebody cut the carpet and there's 2 bolt holes under those cuts. It's nothing in my other cars. I have no idea what they had bolted down there. I guess I'll just cover it up with a floor mat. The next thing I'm going to put in is these plastic pieces that go around the wheel inside the fender. I'm going to try to use these little plastic fasteners that go in there, see if they fit right. I think I got the right side. Line up the bolt holes. It's in there, but not long. All right, that one was too small. I've got these bigger ones. That piece goes in inside that one. I put one in, so I think these will work. Slide it in the hole there. Force it in. There we go. Then I'm going to take this piece and slide it in the hole, and that will spread that out so it stays tight. All right, I got it pushed in a little bit. Then I'm going to use my rubber mallet. I don't have room to hit it, but I can use this to push on so I don't hurt my finger. They're very tight. Oh, there we got it. Okay, man, it's in tight. And those spread out, that holds it in place. So it's going to be hard to show these, especially on the inside. When you poke these in, these are not round. They have a little grooves on them. They have to be lined up with these little grooves so that they'll go in. If they're not lined up, you can't get it in. It looks like there's only 3 of these that have to go in. There we go. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Got it lined up. I'm going to push it in a little bit and get my mallet against it so I have something big to push on. There we go. A little bit looser than the other ones. But this bottom one right down here has a plastic insert in it, so I think I need to find a regular screw and a washer to screw into that. This screw, and I'm going to put a big washer on it because if you can see, that hole's been kind of damaged there a little bit. It's wore out. I'll screw it into that plastic insert there. I've got my wheel turned so that I have room for a screwdriver in here. Yeah, it's pretty tight. Okay, I don't want to strip it out. There, all right, I got that side on. Now, for the fender, it's a little bit trickier. You have this edge right here, and on this plastic, these little tabs, there's a gap in there, so this edge squeezes in those gaps. Right here, some more. Up front, there's one. I'm going to put a couple of screws up here on top first. That'll hold it in place so I can try to get those tabs slid in. These are the fender bolts, little size 10, but they have a Phillips screw slot in them. Now that'll hold my fender in place so I can do that bottom part. Some things seem like they should be easy, but they're not. Put one of these in here. Oh, I think these holes are smaller. I'll try this next smaller size. Okay. Okay. Whatever it takes, right? Bottom one down here, plastic insert on it. I have another screw and a washer. That one's tight right there. Yeah. Very front one up here uses a clip. So the clip slides on over the metal part. Put the screw through the plastic into the clip. There we go. Other side went in a little easier. It's in a little better shape. But the same thing, except that down here on the bottom, I put a bolt in because there's no plastic insert. So I just put a bolt and nut in there. There's 2 bolts right down on the bottom of each side. Also, before I missed this one screw right up in the front. There's 2 on the front, 2 screws, one here and one over there. This little plug to the headlight harness on this one's blue. This has to go into that hole right there and come out for the side marker light. So I'm just going to poke it through there and let it come out over here. I'll just let that hang out until I'm ready to hook up the side markers.